Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lowry at Home. I'm your host, Naturalist Kirk. It is a beautiful, sunny, brisk winter day out here at my house. I hope it is nice at your house as well. You know, it is cold, but that sun, wow, it is getting intense, and the long-range forecasts are calling for an early spring. So believe it or not, a month from now, it could be 60 degrees out, they're saying, which seems sort of mind-boggling. If you enjoy winter, you better get out there and enjoy it while you can. One great way to do that is with the traditional activity of kicksledding, and Naturalist Elise on today's show is going to tell us more about a little bit of the history behind kicksledding. So go ahead, take it away, Elise.
The first record of kicksleds was in Sweden in 1870. They were heavy wooden sleds with heavy wooden runners that were very inflexible. In 1909, a factory was started in Sweden that made lightweight wooden kicksleds with flexible metal runners. And that set the standard for kicksleds today. From 1890 to 1910, kicksledding became a popular sport, and people would race kicksleds to see who could go the fastest and win the race. Kicksled races were part of something called the Nordic Games, and those were predecessor to our modern-day Winter Olympics. In Sweden, Norway, and Finland, kicksledding was a sport. It was also a practical way to get around. In the early part of the 1900s, roads in Sweden, Norway, and Finland weren't plowed, especially in rural areas. The snow was just packed down. And so if you wanted to get into town, go to the store, you'd bring your kicksled and ride part of the way to get into town. So it was a great way for kids to get to school or adults to get to the store. The little seat on the front meant that you could get a ride if you could convince someone to push you, or you could put your groceries on the front of the kicksled. These days, they're used mostly for fun, but they're a great, healthy way to spend time outdoors. You get exercise, breathe fresh air. They can be used by almost all ages. In fact, some kicksled vendors even sell little seats that go in the front that are for babies, like a child car seat that straps on the front of the kicksled. But adults have a lot of fun with them too. In fact, in Norway these days, a lot of adults use them to get around because they provide a lot of stability, kind of like Nordic walking poles or a walker, so that you don't fall on the ice. So in Norway today, you'll see older people going to the store with their kicksled just so they don't fall and injure themselves on the ice. You might hear kicksleds referred to as a spark. The word spark means kick in Swedish and Norwegian, so they are a kicksled or a spark. There is at least one vendor in southern Minnesota that sells Norwegian kicksleds, a brand called Nansen, that we have at Lowry Nature Center. You can also order kicksleds online. My own kicksleds are Finnish, and they are made by a company called Esla out of Finland. Kicksleds come in different sizes. Small ones, like the child-size ones that I have at my house, medium, and even large and extra large for taller adults. How much do they cost? Well, you're probably going to pay at least $200 for a kicksled. But if you look hard enough online, you can probably find plans for making your own. The reason they're so expensive is because they're imported from Scandinavia. You'll notice that some kicksleds have little ski runners on them and others have metal runners. Well, most kicksleds come with ski runner attachments, so you can choose to have the ski runners on or off. If I haven't shoveled the pond, I keep the ski runners on. And if I have shoveled a rink, I can go faster with the ski runners off. At Lowry Nature Center, we rent kicksleds. They have to be reserved in advance, and they've been super popular this winter as so many people are spending more time outside looking for things to do in nature. Check the Three Rivers Park District website for programs and rental information about kicksleds. Just another great option for what to do in Minnesota in the winter to have fun and stay in shape. I'm Naturalist Elise. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you can get out and try kicksledding.
Thank you, Elise. Oh, it's so much fun to get out there. I got to get one of those on my own here at home, my house, so I can go out kicksledding around the neighborhood and get a little exercise in the winter. Sounds like a lot of fun. I hope you guys will get a chance to come on out to the Nature Center and try it sometime. There's very limited availability because it's such a popular activity, but we're hoping to get people out there to give it a shot. So we hope to see you out at the Nature Center, either kicksledding or doing another fun winter activity. And we'll see you soon at Lowry Nature Center. From my home to yours, have a great day.